Emergency Response Training for Portland Public School Staff. Let's start with a brief overview. The Portland Public School District's Multi-Hazard School Emergency Response Plan, also known as SERP, is a set of guidelines and protocols to help staff and students prepare for and respond to emergency situations that could occur at or near school. These guidelines do not replace the need for staff and students to have situational awareness when it comes to emergency situations. It is essential for all district employees, contractors, volunteers, and students, when faced with an emergency, to remain calm, assess the situation, and make a decision that will save lives, prevent injury, and protect property and the environment. Each school site has an individualized plan that includes the following: identified primary and secondary evacuation sites, a trained school emergency team, student-to-family reunification procedures, and mandatory emergency drills. It is up to you to review the individualized plan at your worksite. Next, we will move into how to account for students and staff and how to activate the emergency signals. Taking attendance during an emergency. Accountability of students and staff during and after an emergency is essential to recovery. The quicker everyone can be accounted for, the easier the incident is to manage for administrators and first responders. Here is an example of the emergency attendance form that staff will use to be able to easily account for the additional students and/or adults that were added to classrooms or work areas during an emergency, and those students or adults that are missing from the classrooms or work areas when the emergency action was called. The emergency attendance form should be located in classrooms with the class rosters, alert cards, and other emergency supplies. Office staff will be responsible for accounting for volunteers and visitors in the building. In the event of a building evacuation, the volunteer and visitor sign-in should be collected and taken to the evacuation assembly area, along with the other emergency supplies. Emergency communications. Emergencies are unpredictable and can happen at any time, anywhere. Therefore, a communication and notification system is essential. Portland Public Schools has implemented an emergency messaging system using the VoIP phones. Every phone in every PPS building is equipped to be able to broadcast emergency signals. This means any staff member has the ability to activate an emergency message notifying their school that an emergency action is required. Here are the 4 simple steps. Step 1. Select the Services button on any phone located in the school. Step 2. Highlight your school name, the word Emergency, and press Select or press 1. Step 3. At the confirmation page, press Select. Step 4. Highlight the message you want to activate and press Select or press the number key for that message. Once you have activated the emergency message, you will not be able to cancel the activation. Once the emergency is over, pressing Exit will clear the message from the phone display. Please note, currently the VoIP emergency messaging system does not cover most common areas. Your school administrator has additional notification procedures such as two-way radios, runners, megaphones, and voice commands to help augment communication in these areas. Individuals from security, transportation, facilities, IT, and communications will be automatically notified when an emergency message has been broadcasted from a VoIP phone. This concludes Part 1 of the School Emergency Preparedness Training. Please wait for this page to close before launching Part 2 of the training.